going to get the Ford Mustang Spec 5, and at 80%, the Mercedes-Benz W154. Let's go to the next slide, please. Great. So you'll be able to get the Renault Clio concept again. That's a car that if you missed out before, you can now have another chance of getting that. As long as next slide, please. Cool. And so this is our first car that we're adding to the game as part of this series. This is the Toyota Celica ST205. Absolutely awesome rally car. We're actually going to be talking about that in the Forza Monthly stream after this, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Cool. Next slide. Great. So at 50% for autumn completion, you're going to have another chance to get the Hooligan RS200. We know you love that car. Next slide, please. And the Lancia Delta, you'll be able to get that doing the What's That Coming Over the Hill trial. We've also bringing one of our showcase remixes back. So the Pillar of Autumn is a really cool take on the Halo showcase if you guys have missed that before. Next slide, please. Great. So we have the Honda Civic Mugen as well, if you want to get your hands on that in the Too Hot Hatch to Handle season event. But more importantly, we have another exclusive car we are adding to the game, and that is the Ford Racing Puma, an absolutely beautiful car. And you can get that by doing the Cool Cat season event. Not only that, you'll be able to drive this car in the Monthly Rivals event too. So you can play that throughout the entire series. But if you want to get your hands on it, make sure you check out that season event in autumn. Next slide, please. We have another new car. This is another Toyota Celica, this time the ST185. We're going to be talking about this later in this stream, so make sure you stick around for that. Next slide, please. Cool. So we have the 2004 Subaru WRX as well. If you want to get your hands on that, if you've missed out before, you can do the trial. We've also got the Quartz Regalia D, another awesome, like absolute beast of a car by doing winter games. But more importantly, we've got another exclusive car, this time the Mitsubishi Starion. Really, really awesome rally car, very iconic. They'll be talking about that in the Forza Monthly stream just after this one. So again, make sure you stick around for that. Next slide, please. Next slide again as well, thanks. Great. We've got another new car. This is the Nissan Pulsar. You'll be getting that at 50% of the spring season. There's a bit of a theme you can probably tell going with these new cars that we're adding. Next slide. And we have another showcase remix here. So Taxi for Takeoff is coming back. This is when you are in Aisha Reddy's Taxi versus a Jet, because why not? It's Horizon. And if you guys missed out on that, you can have a go at doing the sprint games. Next slide, please. Cool. So we have another exclusive car, which is the Peugeot 205 Rally, and you can get that by doing the season event Stardew Rally E. So that's a really like that kind of sums up all the new cars. We've got 6 brand new rally cars that are absolutely iconic and really great fun to drive on all the dirt racing events we've got at Horizon. So we kind of themed our season events around that. And that is Festival Playlist.